What's the biggest way someone made a fool out of you? My sister stole my boyfriend and got engaged to him at my own birthday party. They'd been secretly dating for months while I planned my surprise party. When I walked into the restaurant, everyone was there cheering, but not for me. He was down on one knee proposing to her with my grandmother's ring that went missing from my jewelry box. My boyfriend Jake and I had been together 3 years. We met in college, moved home after graduation, and talked about marriage and kids. My sister Emma, meanwhile, was staying at our parents' after a rough breakup, constantly ranting about how men were trash. The first red flag was that my grandmother's antique diamond ring went missing. She always said it would be mine when I got engaged. I kept it in my jewelry box. Then one day it was just gone. The worst part? I unknowingly planned my own surprise. Jake kept working late, so I assumed he was planning a birthday proposal. I organized the family dinner, made the reservation, even picked the perfect dress thinking I was helping him. I had no idea what was actually coming. The day of my birthday, Jake texted saying he'd meet me at the restaurant instead of picking me up like usual. Said he had to finish something important first. I should have known something was wrong, but I was too excited thinking about the possibility of getting engaged. When I walked into that restaurant, seeing everyone I loved gathered around a table, my heart was pounding with anticipation. Then my eyes focused on the scene in front of me. Jake was on one knee, but he wasn't looking at me walking through the door. He was looking at Emma, sitting in the chair where I was supposed to sit, wearing the dress I'd helped her pick out that morning. I just stood there watching my entire family celebrate while I felt like disappearing. My own parents were crying happy tears for the wrong daughter. My aunts and uncles were taking pictures. My cousins were recording videos. Everyone was so caught up in the moment that most of them didn't even notice me standing there in the doorway like a ghost at my own party. My sister had the nerve to look up at me with tears in her eyes and ask if I was okay with being her maid of honor. "I know this is sudden," she said, "but I really want you to be part of our special day." I stood there stunned. I somehow managed to say congratulations and walked out, got in my car, and drove home in complete shock. That night, I got a text from Jake saying, "I'm sorry it happened this way, but Emma and I are in love. We didn't plan for this to happen." As if that made it better. I found text flirting, secret meetups, even jokes about me saying I was too blind to notice. The next few weeks were brutal. Their engagement photos were everywhere, and my family kept telling me to be happy for them and stop being dramatic. Emma kept texting, saying she wanted to explain. I ignored it all. I blocked them, changed my number, skipped family events, and went no contact for 6 months. I threw myself into work, started therapy, and slowly rebuilt my life without them. Then last week, karma hit. My sister called me sobbing. Jake had been cheating on her with his coworker Rachel the whole time. "He lied to me just like he lied to you," she cried. But I already knew. Rachel had been sending me screenshots for weeks. Jake bragged about playing us against each other. Rachel wanted to warn Emma, but I told her to wait until after the engagement photos. I wanted Emma to feel the same heartbreak I did. So when my sister called asking for advice, I just calmly said, "Maybe you should check his phone." 5 minutes later, she found everything. Months of messages, photos, even voice recordings of him talking about how stupid she was for believing his lies. The engagement's off. Jake's blocked by our entire family. My parents finally understand what he put me through. Emma had to return all the engagement gifts, cancel the wedding venue they'd already booked, and explain to everyone why the engagement was over. Emma called me in tears, saying she didn't realize how badly she hurt me until it happened to her. I accepted her apology, but told her trust takes time. Jake lost us both and his reputation. Emma learned stolen happiness doesn't last. And I learned I'm stronger than I thought strong enough to survive even the worst betrayal.